Hey guys, it's the iPhonatic here, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about can you still use the iPhone 5S in 2018? So the iPhone 5S, it was originally released in September of 2013, so it's about 5 years old. Is it worth it 5 years later? So the iPhone 5S, this is the oldest phone which is supported by iOS 12. Now, iOS 12 dramatically improved the performance of many older iPhones, such as the iPhone 5S in particular. Launching things such as the camera was up to 70% faster, typing on the keyboard was a lot faster, and actually they introduced a new feature for the iPhone 5S 5 years later after it was released. There's a new feature in iOS 12 for iPhone 5S and iPhone 6 because they don't have 3D touch. So on phones that do have 3D touch, you can actually 3D touch on the keyboard and turn it into a trackpad. But the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 6 didn't have this. Instead of having to 3D touch on it, you can just press and hold on the spacebar. After 1.5 seconds of pressing and holding on the spacebar, it turns it into a trackpad. So that's awesome that they're able to still introduce new features to keep older iPhones still working perfectly fine. Since Apple makes the hardware and the software, they're able to really push it to its limits and take it to its maximum capacity. That's why iPhone sales aren't as great as what they perhaps were a few years ago, because iPhones are lasting a lot longer these days and you're really getting your money's worth. But no, the iPhone 5S, yes, it is getting old. It's got the A7 chip, it's getting slow. The camera is not the best of qualities in 2018. Actually, if you want to check out my video on the iPhone 6S, I did a camera quality test and I also did a little talk about why it's the best budget iPhone to buy in 2018. But the iPhone 5S, it's still got an 8 megapixel camera on the back and a 1.2 megapixel camera on the front. It's not going to take nice photos, but they're still going to be better than a Nokia or any other cheaper end phone you get. If you've still got an iPhone 5S, I would recommend either, if you really desperately need a new phone, look to get an upgrade. Maybe get an iPhone 6S, or a 7 might last you a bit longer. But if you are happy to wait another year, maybe wait until the iPhone XR gets a price reduction next year, or even for the latest phone next year in September. But as of 2018 and going into 2019, as a daily driver, as a daily phone, the 5S, it can easily last until September in next year, easily. With iOS 12 and Apple being they're able to take advantage of the old hardware, and with new software, they're able to boost the performance of the old hardware. I hope that answered your question. If not, leave the questions down below. I will get back to you. If you enjoyed this video and if you liked it and you want to see more like this, make sure you give it a like and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on when I post a new video. So yeah, that's it. Have a good day, have a good night wherever you are in the universe. See you in the next video.